Hey everyone, another diecast review day, and today, still in its original box, is this 1998 Maisto built Mercedes-Benz SLK 230 Roadster. Say before, it is still in its original box, and this is a special feature car. It was bought at FAO Schwarz. I don't remember the purchase price of it, but I actually found this on eBay. I did not buy this car originally. My original car was silver, and I sold it a long time ago, but I really regretted it. And I found this Sunburst Yellow in its original box for the whopping price of $15 with free shipping on eBay. I could not even believe it, so I bought it. Didn't even care about it. All right, so we're going to start this review kind of like I do my full-size convertible reviews. We're going to start with the top up, and then kind of partway through, we're going to lower the top. And yeah, you heard me correctly. This car has an operating hardtop. So, Sunburst Yellow, Maisto 118 scale Ford Explorer. Maisto 118 scale Mercedes-Benz SLK 230. This is back in a time when Mercedes was actually one of the premier exclusive manufacturers for Mercedes-Benz. And man, they did a lot of them. Back in this time frame, they had everything from the S-Class to the, I believe they did a C-Class coupe. They did the A-Class, they did the M-Class, all kinds of Mercedes-Benz models. So here is the instruction sheet on how to fold the top, and it's actually pretty accurate in its representation as the real car will operate. It's pretty unique, and I also have another car that has a operating convertible top. We might feature that in a new video, and that is the BMW 325i, and it has a folding soft top. But to open the top, you have to open the trunk lid backwards, release the top from its header latches, fold that hardtop. It's a two-piece bifolding hardtop. Lift up the tonneau cover, and these little flaps pull out, and they do like that in the real car too, although everything's on servos and everything. And then, of course, you fold that top into the trunk space, and then close that trunk. One thing I wish is it had a two-piece trunk where it can open right side and opening top-wise. But anyway, so here's the car with the top down. It looks really good. I love that the trunk actually fully closes. It doesn't even have any kind of indication that there's a top in there. This is a fully featured car as you'd expect. Opening doors, hood, trunk, and of course an operating top, working suspension, and working steering. And represented here is that compressor 4-cylinder engine. It is a supercharged engine and decently detailed for this time frame. I think the new Maistos probably would be maybe a little bit better. I'm not really sure. This actually has a full block on it though. Like when you take the car apart, the engine's actually got two-piece block on it, and it has a lot of detail there, and it's not just this molded plastic. Here's the profile of the car. We're going to go ahead and raise that top, and it's all done in the reverse order. So open the trunk, lift up the tonneau cover, fold those flaps out, or in, they go in, they tuck underneath. You can go ahead and close that tonneau cover, and then raise the top in its completed position, and the header latches latch into the windshield header. They just snap into place, just being careful not to break those little pins, and then close the trunk, and the top is up. So here's the reverse look to it, or the rear view look at it. It has a kind of an S-Class look taillight to it. Proportions on this car are really nice and pretty accurate to the real car. It does have rubber tires. It does have disc brakes behind the wheels, but they don't have calipers. They do have like a silver painted wheel, though. It looks really good. Of course, the doors open up to reveal a two-tone black and yellow interior. My silver car had a black and red interior. I do like the yellow here. I do kind of wish that the door panels had a little bit more of the two-tone treatment, but it's nice to see that the seats are two-tone and the console and everything else is. So, also unique, and the American cars did not have this. This car is replicated in a manual transmission variant. We just had the 5-speed automatic transmission in the States. Dogleg hinges on the doors. Not really a big fan of those. They use spring hinges now. Here's the opening trunk. Now, on the real car, this trunk would actually open up like traditionally. It has a double hinge, but for the sake of the diecast, it doesn't do that. Here is the top in its stowed position. As you can see, just like in the real car, the top takes up a tremendous amount of trunk space. The real car would actually have a small section where you can actually still put luggage underneath a roller top. So here's the interior detail with the top down. As you can see, The dashboard is actually very well replicated. All the gauges are tampo placed. The instruments, like all the air conditioning controls, the center console, all that is all raised buttons, but they have tampo lettering on them. Pretty decently detailed, especially for the scale and especially for the time frame that Maisto was. You do have those sport pedals down there in chrome. The actual car had a satin aluminum finish with black studs on them. They weren't drilled. But overall, I think the car is a really nice detailed homage to the SLK. There's the underside view of it, a very nicely detailed underside. The working suspension, the chrome exhaust, the detailed brake lines, the Mercedes-Benz SLK 230 name, the Maisto name, everything. Everything here is just complete. And here we go. Everything's fully opened in its operating order. And that indicates the end of our review. We hope you found it very informative. We hope you liked this view from the past of the older Maisto diecast. And if you did, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews. And of course, thanks for watching.